Alright guys, so I just want to talk a little bit about what an active shooter needs to be successful. And the only reason I'm putting this content out there is because the more you guys know what an active shooter needs to be successful, you can maybe prevent it from happening, or at least be aware of how their minds actually think. And a lot of them don't think, but yet they're still, sad to say, successful with mass shootings. So the shooter's goal is to create as many casualties as he possibly can in whatever time he has before he is stopped. We all know that. We see it all the time on news. That's nothing new. But in order to effectively carry out his plan, the shooter needs the following. And remember this, you guys, it's very important. Write it down if you have to. This is where a lot of times self-awareness comes key to self-defense when you're in public, and just being aware when you're in public and knowing if something looks off, report it or move away from that individual. So basically what he needs, or she, or it, like the last one at the church, that was a tranny. They come in all different ways today, guys, never know. Not being prejudiced, I'm just saying the facts, what it is. So to get back to this real quick here, what they need the active shooter needs the following, okay? For one, he needs easy access to the targets, which obviously is us. He or she or it. He needs unchallenged access to freely roam from room to room. That means if he's able to get indoors inside a building, everything is game for that person. Just put yourself and try to visualize yourself as that person as I'm telling you guys these things, and you'll understand what I'm saying. He needs untrained victims and targets. That's almost everyone. That's why you gotta be prepared. Don't panic. Barricade the door. Normally, you're going to have time. Most people, they will have time. And just be around the doorway. Doorway's here, be here. Take a pen, take whatever you need to. And if he should breach that door, just tackle him or her. He needs to have a selected group with no active shooter plan. Like we all seen on the last mass shooting, was in a church. I don't know if it was a he or a she. I heard one time news refer to that person as, I believe, was a man transferred into a woman. I don't really know. But it's getting crazy out there. Here's a key factor for you guys to take in consideration if you're daring enough. And this comes with not one of you, but multiple, at least 2, 3 of you to be able to do this. He always needs to be able to reload when he needs to. In other words, almost every mass shooter at a school or in a building, they've always had to reload. That's your opportunity, if you have time, to go after him. If he can't reload that weapon, he is not going to be able to shoot that weapon. That's the best opportunity, if you have no other opportunity, to do what you need to do to eliminate that threat. As a team, he needs to retain a functioning weapon. Again, if he can't reload that weapon will not function. It's useless to him. He needs a clear line of sight in order to be able to shoot effectively, which means if you hear gunshots, if you go around a corner or inside a doorway, he don't have a line of sight no more to shoot. And you got to keep in mind, active shooters, and I should have one of my launchers on me here to show you guys, but active shooters usually are spraying like this. They're not going around corners. Now, some of them will obviously go inside the classroom, but even then, as they walk in, they're like this, spraying, shooting. They're not doing full turns most of the time. It's all in statistics, you guys. He needs a clear line of sight in order to be able to shoot effectively. Like I just said, you know, I'm repeating that again, but you guys got to understand. If he does not have a clear line of sight, he's not going to be able to carry out as much of his plan as he wants to. I'm not saying this is going to prevent everybody from not getting injured or killed, but take these in consideration and it will help prevent. He also needs little or no physical contact with his intended victims. Like I said, it takes more than one of you to tackle that person. When they go to reload, work as a team, get that person down. That's the end of that. You do what you got to do. You guys, this is the end of these videos for tonight. I'll see you next time. Like, share, subscribe. Never know what I'll be coming out with next. As always, stay safe and take my content serious. I mean, the world ain't getting no better, you guys, so it is what it is. You either can trust me with my content at your own discretion, take it for what it is, or I don't know what to tell you. So, as always, stay safe. Always have a plan. Be prepared. And just know that a lot of things can be controlled by you by simply being aware of your surroundings and having a lot more preparedness and willingness in you to, whether it's someone following you, to recognize that, which I'll get into in some more videos. I'm trying to make different videos for different age groups, a little bit of everything on my channel now. Like I said, come spring, late summer, early summer, sometime around there. Keep thinking my dog's coming in. I'm going to be getting into some good stuff for you guys of all ages, especially for senior citizens. Stuff that has been literally proven to work. So with that, guys, it's all. Like, share, subscribe, and stay safe.